What up? We are live, Cedric Sports Training. Been a couple weeks since I've done a live fight chat. Today we got a big fight over the cross seas over in the UK. Edwards versus Yafai, a former gold medalist in Yafai versus a former world champion in Edwards. First round is about to start. Here we go. 12 rounds. If you're wondering why it's so early right now, it's only 5:45 Eastern time. This fight is over in the UK, so the hours, the time difference, that's why it's so early for us in Canada. Edwards comes out backing up first. Yafai, I remember this guy as an amateur. That he wanted. Oh, I thought there was a knockdown. Yo, Yafai is not wasting any time, throwing bombs right away. Yafai is not wasting. I was about to say Yafai is a fast starter. Like he's not trying to have a couple of feel out rounds, even though it's 12 rounds. He's coming to establish what he wants to do right away, and he is not giving Edwards any room to breathe. Yafai is just coming straight forward. Yafai is coming forward, not with reckless abandon, but he is very aggressive. Like he's coming forward throwing bombs, not just trying to touch him. Edwards finally throws one hard straight cross back. It's been 1 minute. Edwards has probably thrown double-digit amount of power punches. And Edwards, I don't know if he's just off balance. He's either hurt or he's off balance right now. Yafai is in full aggressive mode. Yafai looks like he's trying to stop this fight early. Edwards is trying to back up and box and take his time, but Yafai is not letting him do that. Final minute of this first round here. – 45 seconds here left in this first round. Okay, Edwards has a few nice counter shots here. 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left in this round. Yafai has clearly won this round. Yafai has clearly won this round. Edwards did land one or two good shots in here, but this first round was clear for Edwards. All right, first round, like I said, clearly to Yafai. We'll see how Edwards comes down. If you get a chance, you should score the fight right now too. Make your scorecard. I watch the fights, score them, and then talk about it the next day. But I'm gonna score it while I'm watching it, and we'll probably still do another score review after it. It also helps if you write down like who you got for that round, but the specific reason why you gave that person the round. Edwards, his hand touched the ground there in one of those exchanges. I don't know if you guys remember when Zab Judah fought Floyd Mayweather, and Floyd Mayweather's hand touched the ground, but the ref didn't count it as a knockdown. I think that's what happened in this first round here. Second round starts. Yafai, again, this guy is starting very aggressively, hands up, coming forward, looking for bombs on Edwards. I think Yafai should aim just a little bit lower, because a lot of times the times that he's missing right over his head, over Edwards' head. Edwards is throwing lots of straight punches. Yafai is trying to throw counter loops with both hands. Counter looping hooks Yafai is trying to throw. Edwards is trying to swing wild, but he's not really landing. Edwards is not really landing. Not landing cleanly, at least. Yafai has Edwards up against the ropes. Edwards is trying to be like, he's trying to be slick, but he's not. He just looks uncomfortable. He doesn't look like he's comfortable. Yafai is still coming forward, but he's more picking his shots, trying to be more accurate as opposed to just throwing bombs. Edwards is backing up and trying to keep Yafai off of him with long, straight punches. Edwards needs to do something to get Yafai's respect. Okay, Edwards comes with a little combination here. 45 seconds left here in the second round. Edwards is landing like one clean shot every 30 seconds. He just landed a couple of good uppercuts here in this last 45 seconds, but again, another clear round for Yafai, I believe. Less than 30 seconds left here in the second round. Edwards is looking to counterpunch, and he is landing, but very rarely. Yafai's punch output is just overwhelming Edwards. Whoa! Edwards caught Yafai walking into something, but Yafai just comes back right away with another 10 punches. End of the second round. Another clear round for Yafai. My notes for round two was a clear round for Yafai. Edwards is landing, but very rarely. And yeah, the aggressiveness of Yafai is just taking over. Overwhelming Edwards. Overwhelming Edwards. All right, round three has started. Round three has started. Yafai coming out throwing bombs again. Yeah. It's just overwhelming Edwards, man. Now I'm very curious, is Yafai going to be able to keep this pace up for 12 rounds? If you're scoring the fight, put it in the chat, please. Yafai has Edwards up against the ropes, just going off on him. Edwards needs to get off these ropes. What is he doing? He's already not losing the fight. I don't know why he thinks staying against the ropes is going to help him. Edwards lands a nice straight to the body. Edwards lands another right hand to the body, but Yafai, every time Edwards lands a good clean punch, Yafai comes back with like 4 or 5 clean ones. And even if not all of them are clean by Yafai, at least like 2 or 3 of them out of the 5 that he's throwing at a time are clean. Look, you see what I mean? There, Edwards lands another good right hand, but then Yafai is just right back in his face again. It already looks like Edwards is, but I don't know if Edwards is going to be able to keep Yafai off of him. Oh yeah, Edwards is already trying to hold on. Yeah, I don't know if Edwards is going to be able to last all 12 rounds taking these punches, man. Oh man. "30 seconds left here in this 3rd round. Again, Edwards landing 1 or 2 shots once in a while, but every time Edwards lands, Yafai comes back with a good 4 or 5. End of round 3. Edwards has a frustrated look on his face. Let me hear what his coach is saying, and I'll repeat it back to you guys. His coach, Edwards' coach, is reminding him that Yafai is not really moving his head, and so that he needs to counterpunch more. It's pretty obvious. All right, beginning of round 4, let's go. And Yafai starts the same way, power punches. I'm not sure if Edwards is doing this on purpose, but Edwards is just backing himself to the ropes. He's not really making sharp turns. Backed up against the ropes again. Yafai doing a good job of cutting off the ring to keep Edwards there. The referee keeps warning Edwards to keep his punches up. The referee, yeah, Edwards, he's making, those are like borderline shots. Now Yafai is taking some power off of his punches just to land more of them, which he is. Southpaw Yafai versus Orthodox Edwards. Halfway through the 4th round. Almost 1 minute left here in this 4th round, and Edwards having little success, but the success that he has, Yafai is just coming right back. Now Yafai just has Edwards in the corner, covered up. I don't know why Edwards thinks this is the best place for him. He's just in the corner, and Yafai is just going off on him. You're right. Yafai is just relentless. And Yafai, Yafai is not breathing hard. He does not look like he's slowing down at all. Yafai looks like he can keep this pace up the whole time. Edwards is the one, oh, nice body shot by Yafai. Edwards is the one that looks, like the look on Edwards' face is that he's getting overwhelmed. Edwards just took a deep breath. Yeah, I don't know if he can keep this up. Same thing, man. Edwards just going from rope to rope. Yeah, I don't know. If I had to predict right now, I would say fourth round right now. This fight might get stopped by the 8th round. I can't see Edwards taking another 8 rounds of this. Start of round 5. Yafai in full control of this fight right now. Okay, Edwards comes out firing some shots. Let's see if he can keep this up. Let's see if Edwards can keep Yafai off of him. Good sharp turns from Edwards so far, but then he just backs himself right into the ropes again. Yeah, okay. Sharp turn off the ropes is what Edwards just did again. But again, the overwhelming aggressiveness from Yafai is just keeping Edwards against the ropes. And Yafai just is throwing from different angles too. He's throwing straights, he's throwing hooks, he's throwing uppercuts. I just wish Yafai would get his head off the center line a little bit more, because he's even though Edwards is getting beat up, Edwards is still able to land 1 or 2 good shots every like 30 seconds. At least twice every round, Edwards gets hit with a shot that makes his head like snap back to make it, make it clear that he got hit with a big shot. Halfway through the 5th round here. Oh, nice uppercut by Edwards, and just like everything else, Yafai is right back on him. "45 seconds here in this 5th round. Yafai still in full control and lands a big cross left on Edwards. Yeah, Edwards is not going. Oh, this might get stopped right now. Edwards is fighting to survive right now. He's not fighting to win, he's fighting to survive. The referee making sure the judges know it's no knockdown. What's the referee doing? The referee stopped the fight for something. He wants the doctor to come check Yafai. What's he looking at? of the 5th round. Yafai in clear control of this match right now. And unless Edwards does something, unless Edwards lands some serious power punches, I really don't see this going the full 12 rounds. We're going into the 6th round right now. Seeing some of these highlights from the 5th round here. Starting of round 6, and Edwards comes out firing. I would love to know what Yafai does for his training, just to watch him train, to be able to keep this up for 12 rounds. Oh, nice body shots. Oh my goodness. Again, Edwards is defending to survive. He's not defending to counterpunch or, I mean, Edwards is looking for the counterpunch, but it's hard to counterpunch when someone's throwing, 10, 12 punches at a time. Just over what? Yeah, this. The referee, yeah, Edwards is just chilling against the ropes. Oh man, this fight might get stopped in this round. Wow. Wow. Referee just stopped the fight. Yep. Yafai did his thing, man. He did his thing. Looked dominant from the beginning to the end. At no point was Yafai in any trouble at all. The Olympic gold medalist guy, Yafai. So there you have it. A quick recap. My notes for each round. Round 1, Edwards comes out very aggressive. No answer from Edwards. Edwards in that first round looked like he was just trying to download some information, but Yafai was not letting him download nothing, just putting punches on him like he was just putting it on him. Second round, basically the same thing, just overwhelmed. Yafai just overwhelmed Edwards. Edwards was landing, but it was very rare that he was landing a couple punches. Third round, my notes for third round was the exact same thing as the first two. Fourth round, Edwards just surviving, going from rope to rope. Like he wasn't, I'm assuming he was trying to make sharp turns to help himself get out of situations, but he just ended up going from rope to rope. And when you just go from rope to rope, it makes it easy for the other person just to cut you off. Fifth round, just clear control for Edwards. I mean for Yafai, and then he ended up stopping him in the 6th round. So a good step up fight for Yafai. Looks good against some high level competition, and we'll see what's next on the list for him. All right, man. Thank you for paying attention. I guess there was no really need to score this one because it was just a landslide for Yafai. But it bees like that sometimes. Now, matches like this is what I call, these are like going into this fight, it was more, I don't know what the odds were, but it was there was people on both sides. It might not have been a 50-50 fight, but it definitely was not a mismatch. So I appreciate it when there's fights that on paper are very close, and then one person comes out and just straight dominates the other person with skills. Not just fighting, but just dominates them with boxing skills. And that's exactly what this case was here today. Yafai just straight up outclassed him. Let's see if any, do they say the scores?
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Lee Avery calls a halt to this contest. The official time of the stoppage, 1 minute and 10 seconds of round number 6. Declaring your winner by TKO. He's still undefeated. And the new interim WBC flyweight champion of the world, Yafai.
Well, the bookmakers couldn't separate them in the build-up. It was virtually an even money fight. It turned out to be anything.
Much respect to Sonny Edwards.
Brilliant performance by Yafai. He wins an interim version, but that kind of form suggests that he might go on and win the full version.
I like to hear what Yafai says.
Four belts available. They've all changed hands this year.
I like to hear what Yafai says in his in the post fight
This man is very much a part of it.
to see who or what he wants next.
Special performance. Coming of age, if you like, the pro game to allow you to fight. I mean, the confidence.
Flyweight champion. Oh, interim flyweight champion.
The manner in which he got that victory, so impressive.
And also, Darren, the control he showed, it was good strength, of course it was.
All right, that's it for now. That's it for now. We don't wait around for the post fight
Didn't load them.
talking.
And then for Ronald Cracker said, stop throwing those wide shots.
Well, actually, they're about to do it right now, so let's wait. Let's wait and see what the champion has to say, and then we'll cut this off.
That was a stand-up performance.
Family pride, they've had the photos taken.
All right, hurry up. Come on now.
Himself up there in the ring with Jackie.
Well, Galal, you're fine. We'll get you turned around and face the world and face the cameras. Congratulations. Galal, so much was made in the build-up. So much was added on to an already terrific matchup between two great fighters about pride and bragging rights and family supremacy. But ultimately, all that mattered was what happened in this ring. What does this victory mean to you tonight?
Yeah, it means everything, you know. Sonny's a great champion, man. Like, I had to train my arse off for Sonny. I don't like to say I was worried, but I was worried going into camp against someone like Sonny. I knew how good he was. So
These guys have a long history with each other. They fought each other in the amateurs.
For me and my friends,
Their brothers also fought each other either in the amateurs or pros.
Sonny is. We know exactly
But
he's
yeah.
on the back foot and he can make fighters fall short and look silly. You came flying down the ring wall ramp and you came flying at Sonny Edwards from the opening bell. Why was that the approach?
that's the way I always approach it. Like, I just want to test him out, see what he's got. I think people underrated me. Like, I don't like to brag too much, but I won Olympic gold. Like, I was up against the best skillful boxers in the world. I said Kazakh, Cubans, the great boxers like Sonny.
Yeah. Yafai brought up a good point. He said a lot of people were underestimating me, but I won a gold medal at the Olympics. That means I fought every different style and the hardest ones. All them guys from Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan, Cuba.
The reality tonight compared to
Yeah.
the hundreds of rounds you've done over the years in sparring.
Yeah, you know what? The sparring was brilliant. I ain't gonna sit here and talk shit and say I beat him up and everything. Sonny's a technical
They also-
boxer. He's at the top. He was former world champion. He's number one in the Ring magazine. He's not there for a reason, for no reason.
They also sparred a bunch of times too, so that makes it different when you're fighting someone that used to spar all the time.
You said it possibly might mean more being Sonny than winning Olympic gold. How does the reality compare now?
I'm not gonna lie. Winning gold in the Olympics is the best achievement I could ever do. But tonight was a better feeling being Sonny than actually standing on the podium.
There you go. Not much else going on.
Like I said, I tried my arse off for Sonny.
Just showing respect to each other. All right, man. There you have it.
Everything I could.
I'm actually gonna do another show tomorrow. Oh no, probably later on tonight about last week's 2024 Canadian Elites and Under 23 Boxing Championships. So stay tuned for that either later on tonight or tomorrow. All right, peace.